The next pose in this sequence to quiet your mind is Adho Mukha Svanasana, or downward facing dog pose, with the head supported. A couple of points about supporting the head. You can keep your support from the last pose, so that might be a bolster or a brick, so it could be a hard or a soft support, or it might be your stack of blankets or towels. There's a slight difference in resting the head on a hard or soft support, so you may want to experiment with both if you have. There's also a difference in the state of mind that comes when you rest this space between the eyebrows versus the crown of your head, which is from the earlobes straight up to the top of your head. So possibilities are resting the forehead, resting the crown, resting on a soft support, or resting on a firmer support such as a brick or a block. Okay? So for this pose, I come keeping my support here. I'm going to keep the bolster in this case. And now the hands are as wide as the mat. I spread the palms and press the knuckles down. Press from the root of the palm to the fingers and press each and every knuckle down. Then I take my knees back behind my hips a little bit, so I have the right distance for the pose. Tuck the toes under, lift my knees off the floor, press the thighs back, and come to Adho Mukha Svanasana. So you see, first I come to my pose, and then I adjust the height of my head. Now for me here, this is a good height. I press down into the hands and out through the fingers, and my forehead comes down nicely to the bolster. I can also rest the crown of my head on the bolster. But if I were to come into the pose and find that, oh boy, that bolster's a long way down, my elbows are bending, my knees are bending to try and catch it, I would add some more height here. So you have to adjust the height in such a way that you have your dog pose with straight arms and straight legs, and you can comfortably bring the crown or the forehead down to your support. Once you're in your pose, you continue to spread the palms. Press the knuckles down and extend forward through the fingers. Lift the upper arms up and turn them from the inside out. See here how I lift the sides of the trunk up away from my head, and then I turn the front of my thighs in, the back of my thighs out, and press the top thighs back to the wall behind me to open the chest more as I release the head down into my support. You'll time yourself here for 1 to 3 minutes again. And when you're finished with the pose, come back down to your Adho Mukha Virasana. With some support, you can just rest your head on your block, in this case on your bolster, cross your arms, whatever you have for a few breaths here. And then out you come.